Hello all. So you've joined me on a little ride this evening. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name's Nick and I ride a Honda VFR 800 VTEC and I absolutely love it. I live close to the city of Bath and just thought I'd take you on a little ride with me. We're going to Cheddar Gorge. So for those of you that don't know Cheddar or haven't heard of Cheddar, it's a lovely part of the world. Bit of a tourist attraction around my neck of the woods. Quite a lot of people take a little ride out to hopefully see a few bikes and I'll show you what it's all about. So I thought I'd start this channel because riding motorbikes most of my life. I'm 48 now and it's just something that once you've ridden, for those of you that ride bikes would know, it's always in your blood. Had a little bit of time off the bike when I was sort of into cars and things, but I've done all that, and although I use the car now for work mainly, I actually use riding the bike to go out in the evenings, weekends, or whenever I can, just to blow off a few cobwebs, get rid of the stresses of the day, and this is a really exhilarating way to do it. So yeah, like I was saying, I wanted to start a YouTube channel just to share my interest with you. I think nowadays, through the times we've all been going through, we've all had it really difficult. You know, some less fortunate than me have unfortunately lost their jobs and potentially houses and livelihoods as a result. It's been a torrid time for everybody. And I just thought now's the right time for me to maybe share my passion with you guys a little bit and let you see what I get up to. Hopefully I want to make the channel grow a little bit, and you know, we'll cover off things such as some of the tours that I go on, some of the kit that I use, a bit of a review, and just some of the adaptations I make to the bike. Well, the weather's not the best. It's as you can see, it's a little bit overcast, guys. I think that's where I need to go. Yep, Cheddar. Yeah, a little bit overcast this evening, but it's not cold. It's been quite warm of late. Not really raining or anything, so hopefully by saying that I won't get caught today. I've only got my jeans on, motorcycling jeans. I can't remember the brand, but they're very comfortable. And my textile jacket, so not the best in terms of waterproof. I do keep looking at these Gore-Tex suits, and you know, although they are quite pricey, I suppose it's one of those that you get what you pay for, and that, you know, you do tend to be really dry in them. You don't have to worry about them when you're out in the rain. Unlike these textile jackets where the rain can seep in after a while, especially around the crotch area, which is very nice, especially if you're riding to work, as you can imagine. Yeah, let me know in the comments what if you've got a Gore-Tex suit, let me know what they're like, because I'm thinking about investing in one and seeing if they're any good. Equally, to that measure, if you guys ride as well, let me know what you ride and whether you like it, what your favourite bike was. I've had many over the years. My most recent prior to this VFR 800 was a Honda Fireblade. It was an RRV model, I think it was 97, and that was a beast. Fantastic bike, but a little bit too much of a forward stance in the end for me. It was okay when I first got it, but it started to ache the around my neck, where I was kind of, you know, that forward stance, looking up all the time. It's starting to make the neck ache, and a little bit on the wrist as well, especially if you're tooting through town in slow moving traffic. Wasn't the best. A lot of fun on the twisties, I won't deny, but yeah, I needed something a little bit more upright, a little bit more sedate, as I was starting to advance in my years a little bit. I'm finding I'm not the spring chicken I used to be. So yeah, so I swapped it in for the VFR 800, and I love it, absolutely love it. It's perfect riding position, beautiful engine. Some people I know own VFR 800s, slate the VTEC, say that it's not, they spoiled the engine when they made the VTEC version. I personally love it. It is a bit on and off, I've got to admit. But what I like about it is the character difference of the bike. You can tune along at normal speed and it's quite smooth and sedate, hence the tourer part of the, you know, the classification. But equally so, you can wind around to 7,000 RPM and then she just takes off like a rocket, and total change in character. And for me, that's what I like. You got two in one, really. The engine, of course, the engine note is just, I've got the standard cans on. Yes, they are quieter than some, but I don't see any need to change them. I actually like the way they look on the back of the bike. They've got a kind of oval stoop in to the, you know, it kind of hugs the rear light, and I like that. A lot of people rave about Delvics, stain shoes. Well, I don't think stain shoes are in business anymore. I believe I read something that they were going into administration. So yeah, I don't believe stain shoes are in business. But Delvics equally, you know, nice bikes. Nice exhaust rather. Oh, look at that view over there. Lovely. Mud on the road. Mud on the road. Luckily it's dry. Still have to be careful. Probably be a bit of a bum clencher in the wet. this little tight apex. There we go, VTEC. Love the engine though. Been a while since I've been here actually, so a few bugs about right on the screen. Bridgestone batlocks on the front of this one, and it tends to follow the road, the lines in the road a little bit. It doesn't give me full confidence. I don't know what you guys feel, what tyres you run, but recently Michelin with a Road 5 on the back. So some lovely roads, you know, we're blessed with some beautiful roads around this way, but got to be careful as well. Well, we're well on our way now, folks. Not a million miles away. The road starts to, instead of being nice open sweeping lanes, it starts to close up and gets quite tight, so we know we're getting close to Cheddar now. Bit of a tight one there. Series of little tight twisties. I do love that V4 rumble from a low gear. The V4 engine on this is just beautiful. No doubt when the exhausts do wear out and I need to look for replacements, I probably will upgrade and look at getting something like a Delvic system, just to bring out the character of the engine a bit more, I think, because it's a very characteristic sound on the V4, a long pedigree. There we go, yeah. Getting quite twisty now. Goats. Native to the gorge. That's one thing you've got to be careful of when you get around these little twisty bits. You don't suddenly come across a goat. Rocks as well, of course. As you can see, there's a few on the road. There's a lot of loose stone about, and these rocks do warn you. They've got the warning signs up. These rocks do come down from time to time, especially after a period of rainfall. Down into the belly of the gorge now. Crack there, doesn't look too good. Obviously doing some building work, so I don't know what it's about, but looks like they're trying to discourage parking. Goat there, having a little chill out on the rock. And then you've got the little shopping area, lovely quaint little shops, little independents, sweet shops, museum, gift shops, a few little restaurants, cheese shop, Cheddar cheese of course, which is famous from this area. Right, here we are, folks. Oh, I think the battery's died on my GoPro session. Yep, that is a dodo. Or SD full. SD is full, so I also need a bigger SD card. Ugh. Midges. So, let me show you the bike. There she is. 2003 Honda VFR 800 VTEC, silver and black, beautiful. She's going to need a wash again. That's one thing if you ride bikes you're very familiar with, having to wash the flies off the front, flies and bugs. I just polished these pipes up the other day. A little bit of Harpic, works a treat. Don't know what to do about that. Just that'll polish up this bit here. Yeah, beautiful bike. Honestly don't know what I'd replace it with, or whether I would replace it. Very inspired by a man called Richie Vida. I don't know if you follow his channel, but if you do, I'll put it up in the links. And I have to say, good ode to Rich. Thanks for inspiring me to get a VFR 800, because it was your videos that actually made me think about getting one of these, and particularly in the colour silver and black, because I think it's beautiful. Beautiful. I'll show you what I mean about the pipes. There we go, guys. They just tuck in nicely, don't they? It looks really nice and tidy from the back. And for an old bike, it's, you know, like I say, 2003, it's surprisingly contemporary. Maybe a little bit bloatier than some of the bikes you see nowadays, but it is a sports tourer after all. I think it's one of the nicest looking bikes Honda have made over the years. Yep. Yep. Quad lock is what I keep my phone on there with. For those of you that aren't aware, you get a little case with a latch mechanism. This mechanism's patented, and then you basically buy all the attachments for it, and then they just literally, you just hold that, put that on there like that, and it holds it securely in place. You can get like a rain cover for your phone as well if you want, but I use that on the bike, push bike. What else? You can get like tripod attachments and things if you do a lot of mobile phone photography, which I do. Look at this, Cheddar. If you're ever around this neck of the woods, there's fish in there. Come and have a look. Nice little day out. Does get busy in the summer, folks. There, what a view, eh? Lovely. Nice to come down to places like this when it's nice and quiet. You can have a proper look around. Okay, right, I'll probably have a quick run through to the other side. There's not a great deal on the other side, and then make my way back home. What are we now? 10 to 8. We've passed summer solstice. It's 29th of June, so it will start getting darker, but we've still got a lot of summer to enjoy. We haven't had too many hot days at the moment either. Not like last year. Beautiful last year, wasn't it? Even though we were all confined to home. For those of us that were lucky enough to have gardens, and it was nice to be able to get out in it. Right, let's make a move. yeah, take a quick ride this way, folks, just to show you what's down the rest of the way, and then we'll go home. There's a Christmas shop there, I forgot to tell you. One of these all year Christmas shops. I wouldn't imagine they're overly busy this time of year. There, Old Roland's Christmas shop. So if you're ever in the area, it's a very nice place to come, folks. Definitely worth a day out. I think what I'll do, I'll ride down here a bit, because I don't think there's a lot else to see this way. I'll come down here, then turn around.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you
there we go. So that's my first video from the channel. Let me know what you think. No doubt there'll be ways I can improve things. It is my first video, so open to comments, good and bad. Only helps me get better. That's Cheddar Gorge, guys. So now I'll bid you adieu, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.